Hello friends! So this is Taco Tuesday and I don't care if it sounds cheesy, I'm just here to hang out with you guys, and I did not have an opportunity to make a beverage, but I did bring some water, which is not exciting. Also the Siete chips, don't know if anybody's ever had them before. They are the lime kind. I got them at Sam's. They have the regular kind at Costco on like a Blue Moon, and they're amazing. They're kind of pricey, but they're just for me. Like, the kids steal them all the time, but I take them back, and it's like, it's tart. It's legit lime, but they're so good, and they're grain-free, and they're awesome, and they're salty. So I put lime in my water, and I got some Siete chips, and I'm here to hang out. So if you guys want to hang out, let's do this. The next 4 Tuesdays, in July, I have all kinds of exciting things to talk to you guys about, ranging from the oils in the Bible and where they're found, what they're about, all of that. And then I'm going to talk about oils and emotions next week, and we're going to talk about supplements, why they're important, why I use them, why they're exciting, all of those things. So I'm really excited to share all that with you guys. So tonight is just kind of like a random tips, tricks, all these things that maybe you didn't know that I want to share with you. So if you see, I'm probably not going to eat more chips, but I want us to like hang out. I want us to have a moment together. So, hey Nina, this is, she made me lose track of my mind. But her hacks and her stuff that she's sharing below. Okay, so this is just like a random hangout. We're gonna share some things, so let's do that. What little things do you need to know about oils that maybe you didn't know? Ways that you could use them that you didn't know about? Oh, that was I was gonna share. If you see my eyes go like this, it's because I'm doing a video to hopefully post on Instagram, and I'm also doing a Facebook Live with you guys. So for people that are on our mailing list that are not on Instagram or Facebook, I want to be able to put a video together for you guys so you can watch and learn even if you're not on social media. So let's just get started. So if you have any questions and comments, post them below and we'll chat about it. Okay, so first thing that might just blow your mind. So the oils, you know, the little thing on the top. And if you've ever tried to get the top off in order to put a roller on or like get the last of it out and put it in some Epsom salts, you ready for this? You don't have to get your whole hand covered, and you don't have to waste the oil putting it on like a Kleenex or a paper towel. You ready for this? Set this on top. Boop. Ta-da! Let's check it out. And then, if you want to put it back on, also hands-free. You just screw it on and it pops back in. Tell me your mind's not blown right now, okay? So that's one of the first things. Just some like random info. While we're at it, while we're talking about this, let's look. A lot of people think, I used to think for a really long time, that this hole, the big hole here on top, I thought that was where the oil came out. It's not where the oil comes out. That is the air hole, okay? So if you look, sometimes there's a little bubble. If you look, there's a tiny little hole in the bottom here. I'm trying to see if you can see it. Tiny little hole. That is where the oil comes out, and that makes the biggest difference to find out how to get your oil out when you're dropping it in things. So if you want it to come out quickly, put the little oil hole, the tiny, tiny pinprick one, on the bottom. If you want it to come out slowly, put the pinprick on the top and then dump. So, but the big air hole, the big round part in the middle, that is not where the oil comes out, and that will be the biggest benefit to you. So there's our first 2 hacks. And while I'm already holding lime, let's talk about some citrus oils and some random info about that. So when you get your starter kits, and you will see white labeled vitality oils, and you'll see colorful labels. Now, a lot of times you'll see that's the same oil. Both of these say lime. What's the difference? So let's talk about that real quickly. They're the exact same oils, promise. So when they go down the little conveyor belt at Young Living, one gets a colorful label and one gets a vitality label. And the reason for that is because the FDA does not like the fact that because these are used for internal, they want a specific label for food-related items. So it is given a white label, meaning that it is okay to ingest. Only ingest Young Living, the only quality oil I would ever trust having inside of me, FYI. But this oil is put into both bottles, and it is the exact same thing, run down the conveyor belt. One gets a white label, one gets a colorful label. So when you share it online, if you're sharing it, that you're ingesting it, you want to make sure that you at least say in your post, oh, I'm putting lime vitality in my water, because you need to be saying that it's vitality, that it's okay to be put and ingested. Whereas this one is good for all things. It can be used for topical as well as aromatic. So they intend for these to have two different things, but they're the exact same oil. And when you buy them, you're going to get the better deal getting the larger one. But you have, sorry, just wanted you to know the exact same thing. Also, while talking about citrus oils, did you know that when you put them in your water, you always want to use glass or metal? And some people kind of have a fit about this because they're like, why is that? And I'm like, well, it can make the plastics or the styrofoam leach or break down into your water. And they're like, well, that must mean that they're super acidic and they're super toxic. No, not at all. Very, very opposite. In fact, the citrus oils are made out of the rind of the fruit and not the inside, so it's not acidic at all. But because it is so, they call it volatile, because it is such a strong oil, when you put it in, it will break down the plastic and the styrofoam, and you do not want to drink that. So anytime you put oils in something that are citrus, all citrus oils need to be going inside glass or metal. So you are gonna want to love using these, especially in the summer. This is how I drink a lot of water. I'll put grapefruit's one of my absolute favorites. Grapefruit vitality, one of my absolute favorites. Lime is second right there. Anytime we have Mexican food or Taco Tuesday, that's when I'm having some water. I add lime to it. Grapefruit is great for immune suppressing, like sugar suppressing, appetite suppressing, sugar suppressing. It's really great for things like that. So citrus oils, they're the same. Put them in glass and water. Now you know how to take them off and put them back on without getting stuff all over you. Okay, other random tip, hack, life challenge. A lot of you have this diffuser. It came with the starter kit. It's one of the biggest ones. Did you know that if you want to fill it up, all you have to do is fill this up? Now, when somebody told me that, I just wasn't thinking, filled it up, and then tried to dump it, and that was really, really not effective. What you should do is fill it up and then go boop, and it'll fill all the way down and funnel into it without making a massive mess like I did when I dumped it like that. So that is what happens when you have one of these diffusers. It's much simpler to just fill it up that way and then dump it in. So there's another little life hack for you. If you're traveling, you don't need this. Just FYI. Also, that's my son. My husband's gonna get him now. This is just decoration. This is just to make it look super cute. So if you're traveling and you don't want the extra, all you need is this. So there's another little life hack for you. Let's see, what else do we have here? Anything can be a diffuser, pretty much. So with my welcome kits now, I don't know if you are new or old to joining the crew, but I give out little felt like confetti almost in the packages, and I also send out little felt balls that you can put a dab of oil, a little drop of oil, throw them in your tennis shoes if they're stinky, throw them in your air vents in the car, put them on the floorboard of your cars, put them down in your closets where the shoes are, stick one in your drawer. Little felt balls, perfect to just spread around, little diffusing goodness. Wood, anything that's got a porousness to it, is going to be an excellent diffuser. Wood, if you have your kids' toys that just sit in, if you have anything that's decorative, just sitting in your kid's room, put a little oil on this. This one's not going to be porous if this was just sitting here. I have no idea why my children just randomly put things places, but this has paint on it, so it's not porous anymore. But if you had a piece of wood or something decorative in your kid's room that is just there, just looking pretty, put a little dab of oil in it and you can just use it like that. Let's see, I have a little list here of things that you might want to randomly know about. Something else that I just learned about, peppermint. If you are really hot outside, which is everyone this side of the country right now, put a little peppermint behind your ears or on the back of your neck. It's one of those cooling oils. As the air, any air hits it, it's going to cool you off, which is fantastic. So that's a really fun one for like my husband when he's mowing the grass, or yeah, pretty much any activity that we're doing outside right now. So I want to share that one. Let's talk about these. Don't waste them. You get these with your orders. This is what oils come in. I've seen so many people use these for fun things, especially with kiddos. You can build with them. They are telescopes, they are binoculars, they are all the things. But recently for summer stuff, I've seen people stick dryer lint in these, and they are the perfect fire starters. So there's your tip for these. You could also use toilet paper rolls, but since we are all Young Living people, I wanted to share these. But yeah, toilet paper rolls also are super effective for that. Speaking of toilet paper rolls, let me go back to the peppermint really quick. Peppermint, I didn't know this one either until recently. Did you know if you have a lip gloss or some kind of gloss, whatever, put a drop of peppermint in it and it'll help your lips plump. What? I'm like, I never knew that. Okay, so also random places that you probably didn't know that you could just drop some essential oils to be smelling them and help yourself out. Toilet paper roll in the bathroom. Again, it's a porous material. Just put a drop in the center here. So as people are using it, it's getting diffused in the bathroom. You have a built-in diffuser without having to set anything else in there. Lavender would be a great one. Citrus Fresh, since that one helps diffuse smells, would be a great one. So anything citrusy, orange, lemon, lime, all of those would be really fun ones to put inside of here. So inside your toilet paper rolls. What else are we going to talk about? Air filters. That's an excellent place. I remember when we changed out our air filter in the house, I dropped a ton of lavender. You guys, it was the most amazing thing ever, because then we turned on the air, the heat, whatever, and it pumped this lavender throughout every bedroom in the house. Like I walked upstairs and I was like, oh, it smells like a spa. So there you go. Also, when they changed out the air filter in my car, you better believe that the guy at Valvoline was like, what? And I was like, I just want to put some thieves on my air filter. And he's like, okay. So I dropped some some thieves on my air filter, and it made my car smell amazing, and it was pumping out goodness instead of weird random smelling yuck. Let's see. I always put some good smelling oils like peppermint or citrus fresh in the bottom of our diaper pails and the bottom of our trash can every time we take the trash out, just so it's a little less stinky when you open it. Vacuum. When I change out vacuum bags, I like to drop, especially thieves, so that if I'm cleaning the house already, then when I use the vacuum, it's pumping out that smell as well. I don't know about you, but I really don't like the smell of that, like warm vacuum. I think it's gross. Ew. So I like to put oils on my vacuum bag so that it makes a really nice smell as I'm cleaning the house. Bottom of the shower, eucalyptus or peppermint is a really fun one, especially if it's morning time and you're having trouble waking up. Put some eucalyptus on the bottom of your shower and let the steam help open up your nose. So that's some random stuff for right now. There's all kinds of hacks when it comes to like making things last longer with Young Living, making all of their stuff go further. I'm about to do a huge post. Don't even get rid of your bottles. Don't get rid of these bottles. I'm about to do a huge post about all the ways to reuse your bottles as well. So do not get rid of those, including these fun little twirly things that I just got recently. I'll share all about it soon. But that's all for tonight. It was super quick, super brief. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I just wanted to hang out. So tell me your favorite hacks. If you want to post a picture of a hack that you've done after this video that you love, I will send you something fun, like a Valor lime or a lime oil or some toppers. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But wow me. Show me something fun that you've learned tonight that you put into practice. And next week on Tuesday, join me. I might have a special guest and we will talk about emotions. Okay, good night.